Synergy is a consumer products company with some well-known brands. And with me is the CEO, Jack Ross, to talk about the company, Synergy. So explain what some of your brands are that are under your umbrella.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Synergy CHC Corp is really a consumer healthcare company that we're building on the public market on the NASDAQ. We have 8 brands under our portfolio today. Our 2 main brands that people will recognize is Focus Factor, been on the market for a long time, has a strong clinical study that supports improvement for memory, concentration, and focus. It's distributed widely at retail, Costco for 14 years, Walmart for 18 years, mostly most grocery stores and drugstores. So a brand that people will recognize with solid science.
Yeah. So let's talk about Focus Factor for a second. I know you said there's some testing, some clinical science behind it. Explain that.
Yeah, certainly in the brain health space, it's the number one thing that consumers worry about as they age. So science is very important. And I would encourage consumers to do their research on science, as, not all clinicals are created equal. Our clinical, our claims come directly from the clinical study, improves memory, concentration, and focus. And the clinical study has been done on all 52 ingredients. So it's synergistically, it knows how all the formula works together.
Okay.
Where some of our competitors, it isn't done that way. It's 1 or 2 ingredients that's been clinically studied, and then they add some more ingredients, but really they don't know how they work together. So science matters, and please do your homework.
Okay. And you explained that you're starting to expand this brand. So explain that new product.
Yeah. So in the last year or so, we've been watching the phenomenon on functional beverages. That's been coming out, the Celsius story, the Poppy stories, those type of things. And then, we're looking at brain health, and we're saying focus and energy for our Focus Factor brand. And we were lucky enough to have long-term relationships with our retailers like Costco. And we asked them if we could do a pilot in their stores in the Texas regions, which we did, and it was very successful. So we're going to be bringing a product to market in a big way later in the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter with our ready-to-drink product, Focus and Energy, under the Focus Factor brand.
Okay. And then what are you seeing, like, in terms of trends and consumers? What kind of things are they buying? What's the environment?
So when you look at, the spaces we're in, vitamins and supplement space, and you sort of look at the, what's really trending, it is brain health. Brain health is growing at about double the rate of vitamins and supplements. So projected CAGR in vitamins and supplements are about 4.9%, where all the latest numbers coming out on brain health are double-digit growth projected in, the bunch of years to come. As well as when we look at our functional beverage that we're ready to roll out, functional beverages and drinkable format have a double-digit growth projection as well.
And you have a lot of weight loss products. How has GLP-1 kind of craze, popularity, how has that impacted you?
So, our Flat Tummy brand, beautiful brand. We acquired that in 2015 out of Perth, Australia. And really what we liked about that brand at the time is they were very strong at social media marketing. And if you look at the Flat Tummy brand today, it's largely sold online, our own website and Amazon. It's got 1.6 million followers on Instagram, 500,000 on Facebook. We have 75,000 bloggers in the database that we've actually done collaborations with. So when you sort of look at, it's in the weight loss space, big category, 11.3 billion women's health category. And you sort of take a step back in time to 3 or 4 years ago or 5 years ago, really no retailers wanted anything to do with what we'll call weight loss or new products because of the body positivity and the body shaming thing that was happening on social. But since then, your question about GLP-1s, there's a lot of new interest on products that can support post-GLP-1 support after they're done with that. And Flat Tummy has those products.
Just like keeping the weight off, I guess, is
correct.
the focus of those.
Correct.
Okay, so what's in the future then for Synergy?
So Synergy, we went public in October. We've got big expansion plans, not only with the brands domestically and the rollouts of our ready-to-drink products. We're going to be growing internationally with our Costco relationship into, Taiwan, into Australia, into Mexico, those territories. And, we look at that really as our anchor tenants. So, when we're lucky enough to grow with those type of names, then, most major retailers follow. So we've got quite a growth curve ahead of us.
Yeah. Okay. Jack, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me.